The Colosseum is an iconic amphitheater in Rome, Italy. It was the stage for gladiator fights and public events. Despite its partial ruins, it remains a majestic symbol of ancient Rome and its engineering. Stay tuned, because in this video we will tell you everything about the Roman Colosseum. The Roman Colosseum, an architectural marvel and symbol of the power of the Roman Empire, was built in the heart of Rome. Its construction began around 70 to 72 AD under Emperor Vespasian, founder of the Flavian dynasty. This magnificent amphitheater, originally known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was inaugurated by his son, Titus, in 80 AD, with festivities that lasted 100 days, including games and battles. The Colosseum was designed to impress the Roman public and demonstrate the grandeur and capability of imperial Rome. This colossal building, constructed mainly of concrete and stone, reflected the latest technology in Roman engineering and could accommodate between 50,000 and 80,000 spectators. Through the centuries, the Colosseum has survived earthquakes and lootings, remaining as an emblematic witness of ancient Rome and its culture. This amphitheater, the largest of its time, hosted exciting gladiator fights, which were the main attraction. These gladiators, often slaves or prisoners of war, fought in deadly duels, their fates often decided by the crowd or the emperor. In addition to these bloody encounters, the Colosseum was used for divinations, where fighters faced wild animals, and nomachii, spectacular recreations of naval battles, for which the enclosure was flooded. These events served not only as entertainment, they also reinforced the ideology of Roman power and its dominance over nature and conquered nations. In addition to these functions, the Colosseum was used for public ceremonies, representations of myths and legends, and executions of the condemned, often disguised as myths or historical dramas. After centuries of splendor, the Roman Colosseum faced its inevitable decline. With the fall of the Roman Empire in the 5th century, gladiator shows and other grand events gradually diminished. This abandonment, along with damages caused by earthquakes and lootings, marked the beginning of its decay. During the Middle Ages, the Colosseum underwent significant transformations, being used as housing, workshop, fortress, and even as a quarry, where its materials were extracted to build other buildings in Rome. In the Renaissance and during subsequent centuries, the Colosseum was rediscovered as a symbol of Roman imperial power and began to be appreciated for its historical and architectural value. Despite its deterioration, the amphitheater continued to be a magnet for travelers and artists. In the 18th century, the Colosseum began to be seen as a sacred site of Christian martyrdom, although this theory has been the subject of debate. Today, the Roman Colosseum stands as an iconic remnant of ancient Rome, attracting millions of visitors from all over the world. Despite its partially ruined state, a result of centuries of earthquakes, lootings, and natural erosion, the Colosseum continues to impress with its magnitude and rich history. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the monument is the subject of constant conservation and restoration efforts to preserve its structure and legacy for future generations. In addition to being an important tourist destination, the Colosseum also serves as a powerful cultural symbol. It has been the stage for modern events, including shows and cultural demonstrations, and has inspired countless works of art, literature, and cinema. It is also a reminder of the importance of preserving historical and cultural heritage. The Colosseum is not just a tourist attraction, but also a silent witness to human history, from the grandeur of the Roman Empire to the contemporary challenges of conserving our past. Next, I will share some curiosities about the Roman Colosseum. The Colosseum, being an autonomous elliptical amphitheater, measures approximately 510 feet in width, 157 feet in height, and 615 feet in length, making it the largest stadium ever built. Spectators who came to watch gladiator fights and wild animal hunts could quickly enter the arena, thanks to its enormous size and the more than 80 entrance portals. After the Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD, the infamous and brutal Roman Emperor Nero, avid for pleasure, commissioned Domus Aurea, Golden House, a lavish leisure palace that included, among other features, an artificial lake. Following the suicide of Emperor Nero in 68 AD, the artificial lake was filled in, and the Colosseum was constructed on the same site. Over the centuries, several earthquakes significantly damaged the Colosseum, including one particularly destructive in 1349, which caused the collapse of most of the southern side. Despite suffering damage from earthquakes and lootings over the centuries, the Colosseum has remained an impressive icon of Roman engineering and art. Have you ever visited it? If so, tell us about it in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave us your like and share for more videos like this. We are Mundo Sin Fronteras, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.